Hi guys, I'm going to do a bit of a different plan with me this week. I'm going to do a plan with me in my bullet journal. As you can see, I do have a lot of functional stickers. I've been playing around with functional stickers in my bullet journal and I quite like it. I'm still experimenting a bit to see how it goes, and at the moment a lot of my spreads are kind of just how I feel them. I don't really have a set weekly setup. I don't really have a set daily setup. I do set up the whole week in advance so I can record tasks and events as I need to, but other than that it just kind of varies as to how I'm feeling. So at the moment I have in front of me a whole load of functional stickers from Rachel at EllieBethDesigns, and then I have a couple of Munchkin stickers and my teacher notepad stickers from Stick with the Joneses. I just love this. This is a brilliant sheet that she did for me and I just love it. So I'm going to put those to one side for a moment. I will tell you now, when I draw out my spreads I have to really focus, otherwise I go wrong. So there are moments of quiet, please don't panic. I tend to use Papermate flares in my bullet journal to draw out my spreads and do coloured writing and everything else. This one is from the Tropical set I'm going to use this week, and I'm going to use this one which is also from the Candy Pop set. I know everyone got the Candy Pop colours, I'm like, they're amazing. I really like the tropical ones. They're really nice. There's no greens in, they're all blues and purples and corals, but I really like them. And then I also have 3 mild liners as well that I'll probably use because I just love using mild liners. I mean, who doesn't? So yes, as you would have noticed, I've just turned my bullet journal upside down because when I draw out my overview from the week, I can't do it top down, I have to do it bottom up, and I have to do it that way. I don't know why, I just do. So this is a bit where I am going to have to concentrate so I don't mess up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do count things out. I always count things out loud. I'm trying to whisper it, but if you can hear me counting, I know I do it. My husband tried talking to me last week while I was doing this, and I ended up with one day that had 7, one day that had 3, and one day that had 4 squares, and it's like, no, it doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I tend to have some kind of overview of the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually a little bit boho berry-esque, but not always. But I think this week I will just do a little bit of an overview of work and personal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just because it's the last week of this half term, so there's a lot going on and I have some stuff that I need to try and get done at work, stuff I need to try and get done at home. So that's my structure, which you will have seen if you've seen any of Cara's videos. And then I've started doing like accent highlights at the top and bottoms of the pages. Don't know how I started it or why I started it, but I just kind of did. So that's kind of my overview for the week. Then I'm going to go and set up my dailies structure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I just use a mild liner to separate the days. And I've just realised that I've done that at 12, not 13. So that's okay, because when I go back, I can go back down the middle. Oh, that should be 2 squares wide as well. That's why I'm confused looking through the page. So I did discover a little trick in terms of drawing down the middle of the page, is if you do it all one way, you can trace over it, and then if you do it back the other way, you can trace over it again, which works quite well. I know there are not 8 days in a week, but then I've got 7, and then I can start sort of any extra note stuff down here and then onto the next page. So that is all I do to separate out my dailies. I think we go for Monday in teal. Now obviously that trick that I've just mentioned, it works in a Leuchtturm because of the paperweight. However, it doesn't work in other bullet journal notebooks. So it doesn't always work in a Nuna. You may have seen my Nuna videos before. It doesn't work in a Scribbles That Matter notebook. I've just ordered a new one. It arrived today. It's pretty. Sorry. It's Scribbles That Matter Pro. So it's the one that doesn't have all the relief patterns on it, but it's in the new pastel shade. So I've got the mint one, which has like a berry, it's up here actually, it's this one, has like a berry elastic and pen loop in it. I'll do a walkthrough in a minute actually about that one, because I know some people are slightly horrified that Leuchtturms have changed the grid inside their notebooks, but the Scribbles That Matter ones are the same as this. This is the old style grid layout, so it's 26 across. The new Leuchtturms are 27 squares across, and I've noticed on some groups people are like stockpiling. There's no like indication on the labelling whether you'll have one that's got 26 or one that's got 27. So I'm kind of like, well, whatever I get, I get. Saturday, isn't it? So yeah, as you will have noticed, at the moment my bullet journal is not in my Foxy Fix. Because I just thought it'd be easier to do this without having to manoeuvre the whole thing, to be honest. It is a bit of a beast. I know people have asked, is it really heavy? Is it not huge? Well, it is huge and it is a little bit heavy, but then if you see what I carry around with me every day, it's absolutely fine. It's really light actually. I'm going to go for some highlighter accents, highlighter highlights. I don't know what you want to call it, but I just want to do a little bit of colour under the day. Again, this is not, this is not pretty, this is not perfect, this is just as it is. I have, you know, I used to have like big themes for a week, well not really themes, but like colour schemes. I'd have like a washi tape that had like 5 colours in it, and then I'd incorporate those 5 colours into everything I did on each day, and I'd have like whole page dailies and do all this elaborate stuff, and it's like, you know what mate, life's too short. So there we go. I'm going to go for the functional stuff at the top, so I'm going to start with my meal trackers, I think. Yeah. Should I not bother? I'm not going to bother with meal trackers this week. Just how it goes. Some weeks I do, some weeks I don't. I'm going to use up some of my hydrate stickers from this sheet. So I do love these. These are probably like my go-to sheet now. They're the ones I use more than anything else. And I always end up with the same sorts of colours left over, like the ones at the bottom here. It's because I don't really have kits in those colours. So I'm trying to, I can use this one. I think I can get away with, yeah, I can use that one. Let me use that one, and I'll go to my spare sheet. Just hydrate at the top. Sorry, I'm making bizarre noises. It's one of those days. This last bit of half term is dragging big time. I feel like I'm on my knees. As you will have known from like some of my other video last week, my Instagram, It's been a tough one. So there we go. So that is my hydrate sticker down. I'm going to try and pair it up with work stickers if I can. I might go alternating work stickers for my work days because I've got 2 teal. Yeah. I don't know. So sometimes in my spreads I've started using these on work days and just recording the events that are happening at work, so like the assembly, the duties that I have to do, and the meeting that I might have. So it's only like 3 or 4 things max, really finely written in one of these little beauties. That does tend to go at the top of my spreads in my passion planner, which I quite like. So where I have my column time blocked for work in my passion planner, I will then have this sat at the top, and then all the space underneath will be for notes and stuff, or to-dos, or anything else that just might happen to crop up that day. So use a grey one here as well, since I've got little bits of grey dotted in already, and another tealy one. Tealy is definitely becoming a word. I use it quite often. A bit tealy. It's almost like a feeling. Not quite sure what feeling teal is, but tealy is definitely where it's going. I don't know. See, I'm starting to hit delirium as well with the nonsense from work. So there we go. So that's work done. And then Friday we break up, so I'm going to celebrate by putting a day off sticker on Saturday so that I don't do any work on Saturday whatsoever. I'm going to sleep and catch up on myself, and if I do nothing but move from my bed to the sofa, that will be absolutely fine as well. So I'm done with those for now, that little pile. I don't think, well, I'm not going to do any habit trackers this week. I do have in my monthly spreads a habit tracker, which as you can see is going really, really well. But I used one of the, the monthly habit tracker stickers that Rachel does in my passion planner, and I am recording stuff on there. As I said, Friday we break up for half term, so I'm going to put down a little apple event label as kind of like a celebration, like a whoop whoop. Then let's put some munchkin-y things down and other things. So Penguin Joe is going to go down on Thursday because Thursday is my planner night. We like him. Tuesday I'm going to attempt to study. So I think I'm going to go with this little munchkin here. Let's see. That's happy and perky. We're not going to focus, are we? Happy and perky kind of studying munchkin in there. Wednesday, oh no, actually no, I just thought happy study munchkin, but I'm doing the staff meeting on Tuesday. On Wednesday even, so I'm going to do this little teachy munchkin in here to remind me of that and have a bit of a panic. Then I'm going to go for PPA on Friday when I normally have my PPA, and on Thursday when I normally have my PPA. So that's in there. Those are like my little event labels. I'm not going to use plan session stickers because I've got Penguin Joe in there, so that's going through. Now, I did wonder about using my top 3 boxes. I bought these as part of what I intended to do for the Rainbow Week as part of the Design Team Challenge, and I didn't use them evidently because they're all still here. I don't think I am going to use them. I think I'm going to keep those for holidays on my EC. So we have those little overviews. Anything else going on work-wise? Oh, actually, event labels. I know these event labels I try to use to record like what's going on with my blog and YouTube and everything, but they've kind of died a death a little bit, and I just use them as and when now. So I might just use one for Monday because we do have guides on Monday, and then on Thursday I also have nail appointment. Sorry, can I just pause a moment while I'm talking about nails and say these nails are now 2 weeks old. They are not scratched, they are not broken, they're nothing. This is amazing. Normally I have them done and I says, yeah, they last 3 weeks, no problem. They don't for me, as you've probably worked out from my videos, but to be honest, I don't have time to sit there and take it all off myself. The only time I stop is when I'm asleep, or when I'm eating, or when I'm actually in having my nails done. Because you can't physically do anything. So I leave it all for then. That's just how I go. So that's those. Where's my pen gone? So this is the pen I use most in my bullet journal. This is Papermate Inkjoy Biro. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy. You've probably seen it before in some of my other videos. So I'm going to go with a work column and a personal column, just for an overview for the week. So we've got whole school assembly, don't think anything else. Tuesday there's a reflection, and I've got break duty. Wednesday is a staff meeting. We have a whole school assembly, and we also have a concert in the afternoon. One of the local secondary schools is coming in to perform for us at 2:45. Thursday, oh my word, Thursday I have got AM duty. We have assembly. We have Mufti Day. For anyone that's not sure, Mufti Day, it just means that we don't wear uniform, kids wear their own clothes, and teachers get to wear their jeans. So it's one of my favourite days of any school year when I can teach in my jeans. Mufti Day. We also have the disco in the evening, school disco. And there's something else happening on Thursday. What else is happening on Thursday? Oh, it's my PPA on Thursday, isn't it? So, as you can tell, Thursday's pretty full. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. Friday there is no assembly. We're doing a charity colour run at school. I have PPA, and I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to put half term in very big letters. I'm really sorry about the light, guys. I've just noticed suddenly it's become really dark. Like, it's definitely, the nights are definitely drawing in, as they say. So that's work. Personal, got guides. It's game night then that I mark, even though I'm not really going these days anymore. It's just good to know. Thursday, nails. And that's about it, really. I will go in afterwards, and I will add in the photo prompts for the October challenge, which I admit I've not been able to keep up with. There's just been so much going on that I've been really struggling. So that's that. So these sticker event labels will then get filled up with the relevant events for what's going on for that day, and then I will do a little dotted line in, no I won't, I'm going to do a thin line in the corresponding colour. So I think we'll put about there. We'll put about there. So that all the stickers are kind of contained, corralled, I think. Yeah, no, I'm using weird words now. I'm definitely on end of termitis already. And it's only half term, it's not even a full term. If I do that, then I've still got space to go through and add extra stickers in if I want to, just to plot what's going on for the week. And then I have all that space underneath where I can record to-dos that need doing, record notes, comments, thoughts, feelings, anything else like that. Sometimes I might write a verse of the day in there. Who knows? I've not written any dates on this. That might be how 16th to the 22nd of October. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that is the 16th, 17th. Sometimes I just have to talk out loud to myself. The thing I've noticed is that occasionally, if I write too quickly in biro, then it all kind of transfers over to the next page. So I'll just wedge that under there. Wednesday is the 18th, 19th, 20th. 6 more work get-ups. 6 more work get-ups. I can't wait. As you can probably tell by my excessive noising. Noising? It's not even a word. Oh my days. There we go. So that is, guys, my bullet journal setup for next week. So I'll just walk you through it one more time. I have my overview of the week. I will add in all the photo prompts by the stars, just as a reminder. I have nothing grand going on next week. Then I have my functional reminders and stuff at the top, and then space under each day throughout the week. And then from here onwards, I'll record other notes, work projects, personal projects, all sorts of stuff. As you can see, that I started in September. We're over halfway through. I imagine I will probably set up another one for November, to be perfectly honest, because that's just how I roll. I have ordered a bigger bullet journal. So some of you may have known I've done B5 bullet journals before, and I really like the space. I know, so I've just shown you, I'll show you again. I've just ordered this lovely thing, but I think this might sit on the shelf for a while, because I've ordered an extra large moleskin, which is closer to your sort of 8x10 size, so not similar to larger and Condren hardbound planners. I've ordered it to give me more space, give me more room. Having seen some of the choose to do videos on Instagram and things, and having looked at, oh, it's completely gone from my head. I'll link down the Instagram accounts below anyway. That will give me a bit of inspiration. Having a bigger bullet journal with everything that's going on at work makes sense, and to be honest, having 2 hasn't worked. But also I can use full sticker kits in a larger bullet journal. As you know, I'm experimenting with it. I'm still getting used to it. So I've ordered a large one because it will give me a bit more room to play with, so to speak, and to try out some different things with how I might want to plan moving forward. So yeah, so that's it for now, guys. I will go and pop this lovely beauty back in my Foxy Fix, and I will see you soon. Bye.